So Napoli Cagliari. Uh, yeah, it was a pretty convincing win in the end, although Cagliari did have a bit of the play in them.
Yeah. In the first half, they could have scored a couple of goals. Merritt played really well, didn't
Oh yeah, he made some really good saves. Ones he shouldn't be making really.
he? How do you pronounce it? Merritt or Merry?
I don't know. I hear different ways. Don't know. I don't know much Italian, so
Sorry to him for
yeah,
my awful pronunciation.
yeah. I think Di Lorenzo's back now.
Mm.
He seems to be getting forwards a lot. And like we said, the centre halves get forward sometimes, don't they, in this formation?
Yeah. And then he's the one who scored the first goal.
Yeah. Obviously, a massive deflection, which seems to be a theme this weekend. If you watched any of the games.
Yeah. Lukaku pulled it back, didn't
Yeah. You know, he wasn't. He wasn't the best today, was he? Wrong, but
he?
his stats, which people don't watch Napoli, so they'll just see his stats and be like, "Wow, big performance there." His first start, two assists and a goal, and then in the first game he got a goal.
Yeah. He come on as a sub as well.
Yeah.
That's what he gets you, though. He said it before. I mean, he just gets you stats.
Yeah.
He might not even play good, but
Yeah, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Conte, he's like a smart guy, and he recognises like the titles won in these sorts of games, and which I always say, you're not winning a title against your rivals. You're winning it against the rubbish teams, aren't
you? Yeah, you just have to beat more teams than your rivals beat.
you? Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter what happens. Like when they play Inter,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they lose or draw.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Because they'll draw against these rubbish teams, on they, occasionally. You gotta assume the other teams, and then you gain 2 points.
Yeah. You gotta mention Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I've yet to see him have a bad game. Obviously, he always has at least five take-ons a game. Remember that one where he was like on the floor, just like dogging it, wasn't
Yeah, it was about like 2 or 3 of their players trying to tackle.
Yeah, he just kept tackling him back. Like they tackle him, he'd tackle him back, and then he's on the floor like trying to kick it, and he just comes out with it in the end. So good.
He's literally world class, and
Yeah, he's just. You can tell he likes Lukaku's style. I feel like he knows it's going to help his game.
Yeah, because he was like smiling with him when they were on the bench.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of players like that. Like De Bruyne's like that with him in the international, and he really likes playing with him because he's just like sort of like an unselfish style, and he's always got his back to goal to link up or something.
Yeah. And he doesn't seem like that arrogant, really. Like, he's got a bit of it, but
Yep.
not usual strikers just seem like an insufferable member.
Yeah, definitely. You said, didn't you, earlier in the week, he was similar to Morata in that way, and he'll miss like chances or whatever, but he always puts himself about, doesn't he, and creates opportunities for other players.
Yeah. It's good to have in your team.
Yeah. And then the midfield, I thought Zambo and Gisa was really good again.
Yeah.
It's just every game with him. And Spinazzola as well, actually. Thought he had a good game on the left.
Yep, and the centre back had a name on Johnny.
Yeah. He got a great header at the end, didn't
he? Yeah, and then he was just being really solid in the back, and they're getting a bit of pressure burn up.
Yeah, he's going to be like the next great Italian defender.
Yeah.
In Calafiori, really.
Yeah, he looks really good, really solid.
Yeah.
Is he left footed? He plays on the left, and
Yeah. But he's like an out-and-out centre half, so I think Calafiori will take the left back role, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then, that's half your defence side. Di Lorenzo on the other side. But yeah. Who else? Who else do we want to mention? Or what things do we want to mention here?
Mention McTominay and Gilmore gone.
Yeah. So McTominay come on up front, didn't he?
Mm.
Like you saw that, well, inverted winger position, which I think will suit him, man.
Yeah, definitely, because he's pretty good on the ball and using his body and his strips.
Yeah. You can do like a late run into the box from there, can you? Or drive with the ball from deep. That'll suit him perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he played him there, but it actually makes sense, didn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I just assumed midfield, but because that's why United always played him, but that's definitely not his best position.
No.
Like, obviously, what we've seen for Scotland, you know.
But he used to be a striker, like in the youth academy.
Yeah, well, attacking player, always attacking.
Yeah, I'll save him a lot in it.
Yeah, I suppose United just said he's not good enough to be like a striker for us, so and he's just gonna have to play midfield if he wants to play.
Yeah.
That's not the way to do it, is they just play him in his best position.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't make the team, he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Wasted a load of years there, didn't
Yes, absolutely. I'm kind of surprised he left there because he's just been there for so long and United.
Yeah, he always got games, doesn't
he? Yeah.
And then they said Gilmore. He's sort of like in that Lobotka mould, really, isn't he? Like, so he likes to tackle. He gets on the ball and good vision.
Yeah. It's different, his situation to McTominay because he's been about a few different clubs and
yeah, like loans and injuries.
Yeah. So, sure he'll settle in faster than McTominay.
Yeah, true, yeah. But yeah, like we said, there's some good link up between Kvaratskhelia and Lukaku and the goals. Lukaku with a great pass and Kvaratskhelia just toe pokes it in. That was like a world class finish from him.
Really, really smart.
Yeah. It's just like you just do not expect that.
No.
Like it was Socrates. He used to toe poke it, didn't he, like many years ago? The Brazilian Socrates. That's because you don't even know where it's going yourself, do you, really?
It just comes out really fast, and because you're expecting like a bit of a wind up.
Yeah, you're jabbing
it. I don't know if like a really good keeper would have maybe reacted to it.
Maybe, yeah.
But you're playing against, who you're playing against when you start the game, so
yeah.
Just knew that would catch him out probably.
Yep, and then big Rom's goal as well.
Yeah, awful. Was it a keeper or centre back? Passed it straight to Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, keeper, I think. Don't know what he's seeing there. Like, needs some eye test.
And then he hoped they end up getting back into the game, which are completely done on the third goal.
Yeah, because they were actually playing alright, weren't they, at the time? They were building into it, like, yeah, I should say it wasn't an easy game, was it? Even though it was fun.
Yeah, we had to make a lot of last-ditch tackles or clearances, and then obviously you mentioned Merritt.
Yeah.
Couple of good saves.
Yeah, just one point on there, mate. To finish him off early, that Mina. He's just all action, and he's all up against Lukaku, and he's like, he accepted the challenge, didn't
he? It was like, in the first 20 minutes, there was like 8 fouls in between them.
Yeah. They were wrestling, and like, one's in front of the other, and they just grab him around the neck and shove him to the ground.
That's kind of classic old Italian defender.
Yeah. They're both two giants, aren't
they? So that was funny. They might beat a few teams, mightn't they?
Yeah. Well, they were saying that manager, he's done like a really good job recently, like kept Napoli up last season and Salernitana the season before, like no one gave him a chance,
So they could be dangerous, get a draw against like one of the big teams, isn't
it? Yeah. Yeah, I've been quite impressed with like the league so far. It's like a lot higher standard than I thought.
Yeah.
Because obviously we didn't watch much of it last season.
Yeah. And obviously Napoli, they're a really good team. They finished like 8th last year, so must be a pretty good standard.
Yeah. it should be interesting to see how it develops. Obviously, they got Juve next, haven't they? So, on the weekend, on a Saturday, which I didn't normally play a Saturday, but be interesting.
We'll see there if they really do have what it takes to win the title this season.
Yeah, we will. We just give a man of the match and sign out. Who knows what pick someone? You said Meret, or Lukaku, really, didn't we? I think. Even though he didn't play that great in general, Lukaku, like we said, he got his stats.
Yeah, I have to say Lukaku edged it because Meret did like 2 or 3 good saves that kept him in it early on, but obviously scoring goals is what wins you the match. So.
Yeah.
And assisting goals, and Lukaku got 3 goal involvement, so
yep,
has to be him.
Yep, that's about it. It's just like, obviously, I think everyone else will be playing games now and they got a break, so you know.
Obviously, Conte's gonna have them doing double sessions or whatever.
Yeah.
Preparing for you, mate.
Yeah, that's a big game. We'll be back for it, won't we?
Yeah.
On Monday for the next Napoli episode, it'll be. Probably.